There's definitely a skills shortage, particularly in the construction industry. My organisation, Skanska, are trying to find around 2,000 jobs over the next 5 years for work that we've got in our pre-order book. I work in the gas sector, and we are specifically trying to find gas engineers and trying to find those students to go into that type of discipline. We're finding that really, really difficult. So we think that the focus area would be to look at primary schools and secondary schools to get that interest in at a much, much younger age, because people don't know what they want to do as they come out of secondary schooling into further education. So we need to get in a lot earlier to focus on that target group. Some students are more practical, some students are more academic, and they both have a value in the workplace. So I think that employers who only focus on university graduates, they're missing out on a large pool of potential students who will have natural aptitude for engineering, but maybe not at the highest level of academic degree that they might have. And I think you need to have a broad range of ways of encouraging people into the workplace, not just through one route. We have built a number of schools, particularly in the Bristol area, and therefore we've been engaging with those young children, talking to them about what we've done, how we've built their school, what do they think of their new school, and getting feedback from them. But it's getting them interested in their environment and how that environment's come about. So we've done quite a lot of work in that respect. And I actually think that local industry, local businesses need to open their doors a lot more, have different types of open days or literature or something on their web to try and start targeting that particular audience, because they really need to find out more about what those jobs entail and what qualifications they need to do that work and what career progression they have that. We're finding more and more that young people entering our business are almost demanding, what are you, Mr. Employer, going to do for us about our career path? So to be competitive and to retain the best people, we as employers have got to map out what those career paths are. So we've got a lot more to do to make sure we get those people coming through our doors. I think we need a lot more collaboration between the groups. We know they exist, we do some things with them, but sometimes some of the funding that's available or the schemes that are available, they always seem to be changing, so it's really difficult to keep up to date with that. So I think much more closer collaboration with those groups would certainly help us be able to target certain groups. Because it's a lot of talk, and we need to make sure that we are focused on actions that we can help. There are certain things that we won't be able to do from today's discussions, like lobbying government. I mean, you know, I'm not sure that we're the right group to do that, but someone's got to do it. So I do think this is good. I've made some contacts myself today and found out some information that I didn't know before that I'm going to find useful in my job. So it's definitely worthwhile, and the more people we can get involved with this type of discussion across the country in different organisations, then it can only help. So yeah, I do think there's value in it.